Good morning, my friends. Welcome to another episode of Frustrated to Freedom. I'm Bill Morrow, your guide on the way to your freedom. Now, what we want to do today is to have a little recap of what we're doing. What is it all about? So, from the point of view of the Frustrated to Freedom, this is our 100-day challenge, but the whole process is designed for businessmen and women, owners, workers, preparing to retire, frustrated with problems, progress, cash flow, future pensions, whatever it may be. All of these problems, and the whole idea of going through this mindset process is to get you to the position where you can actually get freedom. Here it is, my friend. The freedom that the majority of us are heading for. This is the freedom here that we're all promoting. Now, the other thing I wanted to do is everything you do, you want to reach higher. You want to try and achieve more by doing more. And this is your objective. It's a case of if you're on that level playing field, as we keep talking about, and nothing disrupts you, well, you're not going to get a great deal. So you've got to kick the ball higher. You've got to go further. You've got to do different things. Reaching higher, extending yourself, helps you to get different results. And different results will test yourself. And this is exactly what you're doing all the time. You're reaching higher. You're testing yourself. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk about, I get some strange ideas, which you might realize. What is your position in the world? Yes, my friends, in the world. Right, to start off, there's 7.5 billion of us in the world. It's so many noughts on the back of that lot. 7.5 billion. And in there you have leaders and followers. Now, all of you watching these, as far as I'm concerned, are leaders. You're the ones who are taking note. You're the ones who are progressing. You're the ones who are going further. So you're leaders. Now, of the leaders, you've got two types. You've got the aggressive type and the passive type. And you are the passive type. You are the one who are going to provide information for the people who follow. And that is the difference. The aggressive one is the one who fights for everything for his gain. No one else matters. It's his gain. And it eventually is overtaken by the passive one. Because the passive one has the following of all the people behind him. And that, my friend, is what you are. You are the leader. You are a leader because you're doing exactly what's required of a leader. You're thinking, you're doing, you're making progress, you're getting information, and then you're passing on that information to others. That is the whole process of leadership. Telling others how to do things, showing others how to do things. And this is the whole process. So in the whole realm of things, in that 7.5 billion, you are the leaders. Yes, you are. Now, there's a revelation for you. You didn't realize that. You thought you were just Joe Bloggs, just another one. No, you're not. Because you're doing something about it, you're showing yourself to have, one, the ability, and then you also have the conscience, and then you also have the power behind you to go and do it. And that's exactly what the situation requires. People who are going to progress through life, learning and then passing on their information to others. So remember, the other things that we have to do is, the whole mindset process is, the big thing I told you the other day is your duty is to be happy. Now, if you think about it, you are not just you, You are looked up to by many, many people around you because you're a leader, and they're looking to you for leadership, for guidance, for help. So therefore, if you start off and show your ability and show that you're happy in what you do, not cowering under a rock saying, no, no, I can't do that, I'm not a leader. Yes, you are. That shows that you have the ability, and these people look up to you and they want leaders, and you are one of those leaders. So be that leader, and that's exactly what you've got to do. Now, all of the things we've talked about, where we're going, what we're doing, it's all a process. It's all the process. And the whole thing comes down to the process that we are now knowing. And to recap again, you must by now realize that this is having a difference on you. The fact that when you start off happy and you think happy, you feel happy and you do things happily. And this makes a big difference on your whole journey, not only through the day, but through life. Because it's not a one-day wonder, it's something that you're going to carry on for life. Yes, once you've learned this skill, it's something we started off with our inner self, the real self, which is the perfect plateau. Then we allowed this false self to come in and do all the destruction. Now that we know about it, it's our duty to prevent it happening so that we can carry on and have a life completely in the style and want that we wish. And this is what it has to happen. We have to get that happy, happy feeling. So we start the day happily, work through the day, solving all those problems and doing all those different things, and you will have a wonderful day. And remember now, the thought for the day is, be that leader. And you are that leader. See you tomorrow, my friends.